All right, good evening and welcome to a very special edition of the Media Speaks Live. I am DLAKE for Prez on this very special edition of the Media Speaks Live called Fall Asleep in a Minute. Kyle. And I'm joined today by Kyle Phillips of the Media Speaks. Kyle, how's it going?
Pretty good, D-Lake. You messaged me and you're like, you want to talk about sleep? And I was like, I'm about to go to sleep, so here I am.
You were thinking you were going to go to sleep in the next 30 minutes or so. Does that mean that you were going to lay down now and it would take you 30 minutes to fall asleep, or that in 30 minutes you were going to go to bed and then fall asleep in a minute?
Good question, D-Lake. Actually, I was talking about my goal was that at 5 o'clock I would get into bed, and that would be like when I start, snuggling up, getting comfortable. I mean, reasonably go to sleep at hopefully before 6 is my goal, I guess.
Wait, 6 o'clock in the evening? Why is that your bedtime? What's up with that?
Well, today is Sunday, and Sunday is my weekend starts Friday morning, and I actually work tonight. So Friday, I get back into like normal person sleep rhythm, and on Sunday, I kind of have to readjust. So I woke up today at 10 a.m. and I was up a little bit. I cleaned the fish tank today, and I'm going to I woke up at 10, so I need a little bit of sleep before I go to work, but like not like a full night's sleep tonight. I normally go to sleep at 2 p.m. to wake up at 10.
That's what you normally do?
Yeah.
Kyle, is any of this music so far making you feel sleepy?
Yeah, that's funny.
Let me go to my screen share and give credit where it's due to this awesome 8-hour soft music, sleep music, meditation music, delta waves to fall asleep with a yin yang 490. I found it on YouTube by looking up, cool music to fall asleep to. Kyle, do you think that this music right here could help you fall asleep, or do you think that you need to take drugs like Ambien and other sleeping pills? I mean, have you ever taken NyQuil?
Yeah, for sure.
And what happened?
It's awesome. Have you ever heard Dennis Leary's bits on NyQuil? Like, he's absolutely right. Like, NyQuil just knocks you the fuck out. Like, the old shit was better, but they don't make that anymore, and it's cool. The old shit, what did it have in it? It had something that, like, it's got to be prescribed now in it. I can't think of the name.
Probably some type of opiate. I'm sure we could get that from Afghanistan. But the reason that I wanted to do this show this evening, to fall asleep in a minute with no drugs. Now, I mean, I don't know what your intoxication level is right now, and you don't know mine either, but let's just put those issues aside. And if you're watching this video, maybe you've been drinking. Why else would you be watching this show? Or maybe you were smoking marijuana before you started watching this show.
Hey, I'm going to assume that most people if you're looking up how to fall asleep in 5 to 10 minutes, you've probably been drinking or possibly smoking marijuana, and you're at the point where it's like, I have nothing left. I need something else. I need something more than this to fall asleep.
And the doctor is ready to prescribe you Ambien, which will have you driving in your sleep. I've taken Ambien before. I woke up on the toilet at like 3 a.m. I had no idea how I got there. People are driving Ambien. I can bring up all kinds of effing links. Kyle, do you know anything
Have you seen Joe Rogan's new comedy special that just came out like a month ago? He has like a whole like 10-minute bit on Ambien. Or no, you know what it was? It's not that. It's on YouTube. It's Ari Shaffir's This Is Not Happening. Joe Rogan does a story about he was in a hotel, and the hotel was on, like, somebody pulled the fire alarm or whatever. They thought there was a fire. And so all the fire alarms go off and everybody has to evacuate, and it's like 3 in the morning. And he's talking about he's in the stairwell of this hotel, and he sees people going like this. They're walking and they're just like zombies, and all of a sudden they like grab shit. And he's like, that motherfucker just woke up on Ambien. Like, they made it all the way to halfway down the stairwell, not even awake yet. And they just woke up. And he said, like, you can see the Ambien pros who kind of, like, startle for a second, but then they just kind of go with it because they're used to waking up on Ambien.
But maybe it's a human response to react to an alarm, maybe, or something?
Well, no, but like these are people who they woke up to the alarm, put on clothes, walked out of their hotel room, walked halfway down the flight of stairs, and then they wake up. Like then they really wake up.
I'm here in San Diego. Have you seen the videos of the bitches out on the fucking middle of the freeway? One lady gets out of her car, starts peeing on the side of the freeway. Cars almost hit her. She almost dies. She's crossing the freeway like a mentally insane, retarded person. I mean, look. I mean, how do you say someone is fucking retarded without offending retarded people? I'm not offending, if you were born that way. But if you weren't born that way and you act that way on the intelligence quotient chart, you're fucking retarded.
Wait, but are these people who are sleepwalking that you're talking about?
Those are dictionary terms. Moron is in the dictionary, okay?
Wait, but are these people who are like pissing on us? Are you talking about like sleepwalking people, or are you talking about just like
sleep driving people?
Yeah,
Ambien is people getting into their cars and then showing up on the middle of the freeway, in the middle lane, stopping their car, getting out to pee.
I totally believe that.
Dude, I can bring up all the videos, but I'm not going to do that.
Have you sleptwalked before? Have you sleptwalked?
My parents told me about sleepwalking as a kid, and I told you the one time I did Ambien, the first time I did it, I barely made it up the stairs. I've done it maybe 4 times.
7 times. It was 70.
21 times. No. I've done it like 4 times, and it was a long time ago when I was up in Washington State, okay?
Oh, those Washingtoners.
Yeah, man. Maybe there was something about the pine trees, or the forests and all that, and reading Anne Rule, who recently passed away. And rest in peace to Anne Rule, the true crime writer who recently passed away. I mean, yesterday we did a whole show about Roddy Piper, but today, Kyle, the show is Fall Asleep in a Minute without any drugs. We're talking about all the drugs. I mean, how many different types of sleeping pills are there out there? I mean, I said
there's a million. There's only one that I've ever used, and
4 times. Dude, I barely made it up the stairs the first time. Then I woke up on the toilet, didn't know where the fuck I was or how I got there.
Yeah.
It said you're gonna wake up feeling, refreshed and, Dude,
I used to have I actually like working third shift. There's a lot of days like I was talking about. Like Fridays, I'll usually go from like I wake up at 10 p.m. I work all day from Thursday into Friday morning, 6 to 7 a.m. I come home, and sometimes I'll sleep for an hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes I won't sleep at all. And Fridays, I have an issue. Or like, because usually on Friday, people are out, they're off work, they want to go to the bar. And so I'll go without sleep for like a day and a half, and I'll go out drinking. And that night, I will sleepwalk. It's the combination of alcohol and not sleeping for a very long time.
I've had that, especially when I was drinking vodka and other alcohols. Now,
yeah, that's why I don't drink vodka. It's funny you say that. Is vodka makes it 20 times worse. So exactly. I never touch vodka.
You suffer from insomnia, but then when you go to sleep, you never know what the fuck is going to happen. I used to have dreams about like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah.
Well, normally it's no big deal. Like I'll go to sleep. And, like, we used to have a studio apartment when it was really small. It was, like, under 500 square feet, really tiny. And yeah, you were there. I used to
I was like, oh, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I used to go to sleep with Megan, and then, like, I'd wake up on the fucking couch. I'd be like, how the fuck did I get on the couch? But a few times I'd forget to flush the toilet. So, like, I'd wake up and piss and go back to the couch when I went to sleep. I did it at my buddy's house once. Like, we went to sleep in his basement, and I woke up in his, like, living room.
But
oh, is he frozen?
Did falling asleep on the couch instead of back in bed with Megan cause problems in your relationship?
No, not at all. She would just, like, in the morning, she would be like, why
back to bed with me?
She's like, why the fuck are you on the couch? I'd be like, I don't know! And it was like a fucking Bruce Willis movie. Like, I don't know.
I don't know what time or whatever, but it seemed like my roommate was up like really late last night, and then like I knocked on his door like because I thought he was sleeping until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but he wasn't even here. Like I kind of like knocked a bunch of times. I was really respectful that I sort of opened the door, and he wasn't in there. He was out on a job, and like he's coming back later. But I was tripping out because I thought he was in there sleeping. You know, you never know. Like falling asleep is a crazy thing, and sometimes when I'm trying to fall asleep or like the alarm goes off in the morning, and I'm like I've got like 6 more minutes or 9 more minutes to fall asleep, like I can do this, like have one more dream before I really gotta wake up and start getting.
Dude, I have to get up like reasonably. I have to get up to go to work. I have to get up at 10:05. I set my alarm for 9:35, and I hit snooze like 3 times.
Oh, okay, so you got a system, right?
Yeah, I know. It's like, all right, it's 9:35. I got a little bit more time. Hit snooze.
All right, well, today's show is all about falling asleep in a minute, Kyle, and I'm about to introduce the system to you, and here's how you do it.
Oh, right. Wow, it's just Google just knows.
Google tells me how to fall asleep in a minute when I search it. Do you want to try this?
All right, yeah, what's number 1?
I'm going to give you the 4-7-8 method, which is the preferred method.
Okay, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not ready to go to sleep yet, but we'll try this when I go to sleep.
Okay. All right, that sounds fair enough. I'm not trying to hypnotize you or anything. I'm just trying to give you some advice that I read about earlier this week. I don't think this is the link I went to earlier this week, though. That's what kind of pisses me off. But tech savvy. Okay. Dude, what is this? They have a whole bunch of lead up. Just give me the fucking breakdown. Okay, sorry. I'm going to go back to Google.
Going back to Google. Do you know what really helps to sleep, DLAKE?
Google?
Pups and kitties. Pups and kitties are like the best help to sleep. Just get like a puppy or a kitty who just loves to cuddle.
I mean, you're not blaming the vodka this week, but maybe you might have been drinking or smoking a little bit earlier. But are you plagued, Kyle? Kyle, are you plagued by anxiety at night? Are you plagued by anxiety night after night? No, because you're dogs and kittens, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm plagued by anxiety. I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at right now.
There's 2 little chihuahuas and a kitten cause you a lot of anxiety. I mean,
none. The kitten a little bit because we have a lot of leather furniture, and it's like, what the fuck, kitten?
Oh, you better get some scratching posts up in that bitch immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna build one. I'm gonna build a badass scratching post that goes to the ceiling.
Trapper inside of it. All right, relying on over-the-counter meds. Are you, Kyle? Are you taking any sleeping pills?
No. Sometimes I used to a lot more, but like occasionally, if I really, really want to have a good sleep and I'm so tired, like, and I just can't sleep, and I know I don't have to wake up the next day, I'll take a Tylenol PM. Those motherfuckers are crazy.
Tylenol PMs are motherfuckers.
Yeah, but very rarely, maybe like once every few months, I'll take a Tylenol PM.
Okay, well, that's not a commercial for Tylenol PM, people, but I don't know if I've tried that, but just not getting the 7 hours your body requires, Kyle. You said you sleep for like 2 hours here, 3 hours there, 4 hours there. If any of this sounds all too familiar, this fall sleeping under a minute breathing trick technique will help you get to bed sooner. No prescriptions required. Exactly what my headline is today. Fall sleeping under a minute.
I'm just going to say right off the bat, that sounds like bullshit. No, you cannot fall asleep, and that's not possible.
Okay, let me go back to me. That's a beautiful screen share with that girl in my bed. But let me go back.
Is that your bed?
That's my bed. I got to put the new sheets on. But listen to me. I saw this article this past week. That's why I wanted to do a special show about it, Kyle. And in the past week, the past couple days since reading the article, I've fallen asleep magically using this method. It's so magical. Are you ready to hear about it? It's the 4-7-8 technique. Kyle, are you there?
Oh.
You're moving around. You're moving around a lot. Are you there? Do I have you?
Are you freezing or am I freezing?
I think it's you. Are you getting into bed? What are you doing? You're moving around a
No,
lot.
I was getting some snacks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Speaking of snacks, you know what I just got today at the store?
Huh.
You know what I mean? Cracker Jack.
Oh, Cracker Jacks.
I've been dreaming about these things, and I'm like, when are you guys going to get some more Cracker Jacks? And then, like, I was looking, and then they had them, and I got them. Cracker Jacks. There's a special treat inside. A special prize.
Yeah, but the prizes are always bullshit. Like, do you think that, like, in the 1920s, the prizes were badass?
A little
Like, you'd be like, oh, shit, a decoder ring.
Dude, back then, that was the shit. Okay, look, Kyle, like, I don't know if you're trying to go get in the bed or what, but I'm going to give you the techniques to fall asleep in under a minute. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready to hear them.
The exercise is called the 4-7-8 technique.
4-7-8.
Yes. Trying to adjust my cam to get me on this for full vision. It's the 4-7-8 technique, Kyle. And Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew? Like.
No, Dr. Andrew Wheel. I think that's a different guy than Dr. Drew.
It's not the Dr. Drew.
His name is Dr. Andrew Wheel. Natural tranquilizer. Fuck, Kyle, now you're fucking me up. I better.
I feel like you have a delay. Is your internet fucked? I feel like it.
What'd you get for a snack?
I got some lemon linguine. It's cooking right now. And I ran into the other room to take care of something.
We're talking about the 4-7-8 technique.
I know we are. We're trying to.
Tranquilizer for the nervous system. Study after study has linked meditation to lower stress levels. And this is totally fucking ninja because it slows down your heart rate. And that's what ninja is.
Okay.
And you need a box of cricket if you're a real ninja. But this is an easy to follow exercise, Kyle, that will help you reap some of the de-stressing benefits that come along with consistent meditation practice. Okay. Are you ready to get settled down? Do you got your snacks?
I'm not ready to sleep yet, but I'm ready to hear the technique. Let's talk about the technique. And when I'm ready to go to sleep, we'll try them. I got my lemon linguine here. It looks delicious, by the way.
Take a look at that.
Chef Megan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus. I'm eating Cracker Jacks, and I wish I was eating that. All right. Back to the...
You got your Cracker Jacks. I got my lemon linguine.
We're doing good, bro. All right. Not now, but after you eat the linguine in the next 30 minutes, when you're ready to go to bed, okay? This is what you're going to do, people. I'm not just telling Kyle. I'm not trying to hypnotize him to fall asleep. I'm trying to get all you. I'm talking to everybody, right?
Everybody who's watching this, even 10 years from now, trying to fall asleep.
10 minutes, 10 years from now, we're all going to be trying to fall asleep. Tomorrow,
in the year 2025, you're sitting in your bed, you're laying down, you're getting ready for sleep. You know what? Get up really quick, get some lemon linguine or get some fucking Cracker Jacks. Eat those. Watch this part with us. Then go back to sleep. And we'll help you get back to sleep. Or you can skip ahead. Just skip ahead like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, 10 years from now, tonight, tomorrow, the night after that, whenever you're ready to go to sleep. Number 1, place the tip of your tongue against the ridge of tissue just behind your upper front teeth and keep it there through the entire exercise.
So, like, touch your tongue to, like, where your teeth and your gums meet in the back out here?
On your front top teeth, yeah. Exhale completely through your mouth, making a whooshing sound. Close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose to a mental count of 4. Now, I saw this on a different post, and my basic thing was Close your mouth, inhale quietly through your nose to a mental count to 4. Kyle, that's step number 1 to me.
Okay, wait, so...
But you have your, I guess this other part about your tongue against the ridge of your tissue behind your upper.
That's new to you.
Yeah, but that does sound like it enhances the technique for me because I've been trying this, okay?
All right, so you breathe in through your nose while counting to 4.
Okay. Now hold your breath for a count of 7.
This sounds like how to smoke a joint. This sounds like advice on how to smoke a joint.
That'll make you cough. I mean, unless it's super pure fucking weed. But anyways, so you hold it to the count of 7. I've been kind of doing like a 4, 4, 7. I don't know, but maybe that's because I'm a smoker. Other people could probably do this better than me. But you hold your breath for the count of 7.
Okay.
Then you exhale completely through your mouth, making a whooshing sound or a whoosh sound to a count of 8. So like you breathe into 4, you hold it for 7, and then you exhale for 8. But when your head, it's a lot different when your head is on a pillow, okay? So don't stress out about falling asleep before your head hits the pillow, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is for when your head is already on the pillow, okay?
Already there.
You have to get
You want to be like...
If your problem is you stress out before your head gets to the pillow, then there's something wrong with you, and maybe you do need fucking pills because you're a fucking idiot. Don't worry about like if you worry too much about how am I going to fall asleep tonight before your head hits the pillow, then that's a totally separate problem and not what we're talking about tonight.
Like if you're at work, typing on your computer and all you can think about is like, how am I going to fall asleep tonight? Oh yeah, you're in a different ballpark.
Okay. Well, this whole thing is about stress reduction because when you do the step where you hold your breath, see, this article sucks compared to the one I was reading the other day.
Wait, well, stress reduction, I mean, I can tell you how to relieve stress.
Okay, but you don't understand. When you hold your breath for that, what was it, the 7 count?
Yeah.
When you take in that deep breath, but then you hold your breath, it causes your heartbeat to sort of slow down like a ninja. And then at the same time that you're doing this, you're thinking about it, and it causes your brain, like the breathing, holding the breath, breathing out, causes your brain to just take steps downward into like mental relaxation. You'll feel the stress go off you. If you do this breathing technique, I'm serious, it's like a massage for your brain. Like when you put your head down on the pillow, do this breathing technique. Breathe in for 4, hold it for 7, get out of your mouth through 8. You will be asleep in less than a minute with no drugs, no Ambien, no psychiatrist bills, no stupid fucking doctors trying to tell you what to do, no psychiatrist asking you how many guns you have in your house, no CPS coming to your house, no debt at Rite Aid, no Twinkies like seriously, a much better adopted fall asleep in a minute breathing technique right now, today, immediately. I've been doing it for just a short time. I totally agree with it. I've been having fantastical, amazing dreams as a result of it as well. I mean, I know Lucian Farrow of Indigo Children is not on the show today, but I'm just putting that out there. Kyle, how do you feel about it? Are you going to try this technique?
Yeah, I'll definitely try it. But can I combine it with other techniques that I already use?
A bottle of Jack Daniels?
Well, I mean, you can't backtrack, you know? What's done is done. But, like, can I do, I have, like, a white noise machine that I use. I black out drapes to make it dark in my room. I'm a big fan of, I do.
Do you like this YouTube music right here?
Those are all right, but you know what's even better is ASMR.
Oh, yeah, where it feels like they're touching your head?
Yeah, that's like the best. I use that to fall asleep all the time. ASMR, like head massage or like haircut videos. And they're just like talking shit while they pretend to massage your head. That helps me fall asleep more than anything else, honestly, is those. Like when I'm really having trouble falling asleep, that's what I go to.
That's awesome, man. I mean, I'm kind of thinking maybe we should end this because it looks like, you're doing a bunch of stuff. But do you want to take the camera to your pillow and see if this will work?
Yeah, I'm down to.
The broadcast, and if we could watch you fall asleep, I would record it and then end the broadcast when I think you're asleep. Do you want to try it?
I'm totally down to, but I gotta get into that place where I'm just ready to sleep. I'm not quite there yet. I'm almost there. There. So I think we should talk about sleep for a little bit. And
Definitely. Yeah. Since I actually already have it set up to play some audio over this, let me look up something else.
I'm just like when I'm going to sleep, I like to eat a little bit of food, drink a little bit of beer. I'm gonna eat these 2 leftover chickens. Dude, there's nothing like leftovers when you're about to go to sleep.
Okay.
I'll have a little bit of wine.
There's nothing like accidentally searching Dan Diego instead of San Diego. Whoops.
Who's Dan Diego?
I don't know. Probably a gay porn star. I better be careful.
Is he Italian? Whoa, Chico. It's okay, bud. There's nobody there. Chico barks at himself sometimes. He'll just catch his own reflection. And
does that happen?
That happens. Start barking. So there's nobody there. I don't know what I'm. Chico.
Chico. I don't know what you're, Kyle. I don't know what you're able to see, but hopefully, participants and people watching this video can see what I'm showing. I'm gonna pump up this video of a passed out passenger. It could be alcohol, it could be Ambien. We don't know yet.
She's in her car. Wait, is this just somebody on the side of the road?
I'm trying to find the girl that peed on the freeway. Yeah. Drunk woman pees on the freeway in the middle of San Diego Freeway, I-15. This is local to me, so I'm going to play it.
It's right by you.
Yeah. I'm all over this freeway. One of my favorite freeways. I like 8 the best. Fuck 15. Fuck 15. Oh, there she goes. What is she doing? Pulling down her jeans?
Gotta go when you gotta go.
Oh, no, she just peed. Now she's walking across. Dude, she's not at the mall. She's in the middle of the freeway.
Whoa, where are you going to? Is there a better spot over there? Chico and Helena, let's go outside. Come on.
Stay over where the taxi guy is. Don't go into the lane.
So this is a spot that you're familiar with.
Oh yeah, even when I see the lights and the signs, I'm like, oh shit, she's fucking right there, dude. She is dead. She is a dead woman. Dude, I'm pissed because I could have been driving down the street and fucking killed this bitch by accident, and then what? I'm fucking going to prison for vehicular manslaughter because she's a dumb fucking bitch. Let's look up Ambien. Let's look up Ambien sleepwalking on.
While you're looking that up, was it? I think it was either LA or San Diego. Have you heard about this dude who was found dead in his car and his wife thought he was an alien?
Oh yeah. Oh man, we didn't talk about that yet.
I don't think so. No. Maybe you talked about it with Sam or Court, but we haven't.
Maybe just on the internet or briefly, but no, yeah, man. Let's talk about that.
What? All I heard, was it LA or San Diego? It was one of the two.
No, it was further. I'm in San Diego. He was much further north than me. He was in a suburb of downtown Los Angeles, and his body was decomposing for almost a week. His girlfriend had split on vacation because he told her that his people would take care of the body because
Yeah, he was a secret ops alien guy.
Alien hybrid.
Like,
I just binge watched Orange is the New Black yesterday, and the girl from that '70s show convinces Tank Girl that she's a CIA NSA double agent. I don't know what else to tell you. People fall for the craziest shit, man.
yeah, but that guy had like over $1 million worth of guns and ammunition and like vehicles with like snorkels and shit on them for like crazy off-roading and like stashes of cash everywhere.
I was adding up the totals for all his shit, all the cars that drive underwater, 14 cars, $230,000 in cash money. What else? It was like 1,500 guns, 7 tons of ammunition. I mean, what was this ammunition? He's like, oh yeah, I'm preparing for the intergalactic Star Wars Battle from Outer Space, so I'm fucking ready. What?
Yeah. And like everybody in his life was convinced. Here, 1 second. Helena, don't go through that hole. Come on. There's this like little hole in the fence, and like lately she's been wanting to go through it. Like, don't go through that hole. But yeah, so he was just like a crazy guy who happened to have a lot of money. The thing that fucks with me is like,
maybe your dog sees an alien that you don't see. I mean, what was this guy? He says he's a hybrid, and his people are coming back for him from another planet or something. Is he Jupiter ascending? Was he half wolf? Did he have wings? Did he have jet boots? I mean,
maybe it was the reincarnation of a queen. Maybe that's what it was. He was the reincarnation of a queen that happens once every like million years or whatever.
Isn't that like half lizard?
Something like that. Fucking what's his name? Fucking
my cat the lizard just showed up today.
That movie was so bad. Now you just got me thinking about how bad Jupiter Ascending was. Alright. So I let my dogs out. I got my phone charging. That's an important one.
Okay.
Some chicken.
I can tell I'm not tiring you, but maybe the food will. Did you see the video on Funny or Die where 3 people ate food for a full 2 hours, sitting at a table, all 3 facing forward? It was 1 female and 2 males.
Wait, they were eating for 3 hours?
There was 3 people eating for 2 hours on Funny or Die, and most people said die.
Just like at like almost like a board, like they were all sitting like next to each other, like a panel.
Right, and the rules were that they could use the bathroom if they wanted to.
They could or couldn't?
They could use the bathroom if they wanted to, but they weren't allowed to speak to one another.
So they just had to sit next to each other and eat?
This is awesome. Kyle, I have the 57-second super fast version of the 2 hours, and I watched like pretty much the 2 hours skipping forward. Are you ready to see this?
Sure.
Can you see it on my screen share?
Yeah.
Let me set up. I don't know if there's any sound. Because there was no sound. They weren't allowed to talk to each other, and a waiter kept bringing them different items.
So did they have like a choice in what they ate at all?
No. The first items brought out, the girl got a loaf of bread with a pat of butter. The middle guy, he looked a little Asian to me. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to be, trying to tell you what everyone was, but just for you to get a visual. He got a yogurt. And then some crazy redheaded guy that kind of looked like you, Kyle. He got a whole Cornish game hen chicken as the first meal. But then they kept switching it up. And here we go. You're watching 2 hours and 57 seconds. If you're seeing my screen share, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle, here we go. I don't know how this will help you fall asleep, but we're having a good time. Here we go. See, he's got the chicken. Oh, then he got a thing of peanuts, popcorn, a vegetable tray, some quesadillas. He got a cheeseburger, She got something. He got some other stuff. Pizza's coming in. Popcorn's there. Vegetable bowl's there. Soup with a small spoon, then with a big spoon. Apple, bowl of peanuts, vegetable tray, a chocolate cake, bread, cake.
This is hilarious.
Something. Yogurt again. Vegetable tray. Bread's back. Chicken's back. Pizza's back. There's pizza. The pizza was introduced in later. Big giant thing of ginger ale. Can barely drink it. A peanut.
He didn't even eat half that pizza.
Wait, the pizza?
Yeah, he ate like half of it. They aren't eating.
Dude, at the point he got the pizza, he's already had yogurt, vegetable, he's already had a bunch of stuff, including a cheeseburger and fries, vegetable plate, peanuts, popcorn. Pizza, one piece.
He ate like 2 pieces, I think.
He ate like 2 pieces. Oh, he went for 3? Oh, what a glutton. Oh, and this guy's got the peanuts again. The guy on the far left, the redhead, started with the thing of chicken, so he probably had the hardest thing. I don't know, now at the very end, they all have like water, ginger ale, and a biscuit. But I mean, when I was watching that, I mean, you know what? That might help you fall asleep, Kyle.
Just watching people eat.
Yeah, I almost fell asleep watching it.
So I'm in bed.
The real version is 2 hours long. It might help other people though. The reason it'll help you fall asleep is because there's no sound. You won't even hear it. Your head will already be on the pillow.
So they didn't even like hook up a microphone at all, like to hear them eating?
Oh, you could sort of hear some eating sounds, but not too much, but more like just like if there was a scrape sound or when the waiter came in to bring different stuff, you could sort of hear a little bit of that.
Okay. All right, so I ate my chicken. It was delicious. It got Helena's attention.
You're all full. The dog's next to you. Your head is on the pillow.
Yep, I got Helena and then Chico right here. That's how I sleep.
Where's the kitten?
The kitten doesn't generally sleep up here. The kitten just like does his own thing, goes under the bed, whatever.
All right, where's Megan?
She's at work.
I hear her in the background. Telling you she's at work.
No, you can't. That's not possible. She's literally at work. She is at work right now.
Maybe that was a dog sound or a kitten sound from my place. But how are you feeling about? Do you want to try some breathing techniques?
All right. I've been in bed.
Do you want to try to fall asleep in under a minute with me? If you look like you're literally asleep, I will end the broadcast. But I really want to try this out on you.
I'm super skeptical. I don't think this will work at all. So, all right, I'm in bed.
I'm like Bill Cosby. Just sleep.
So, like, all right, let me get a few puffs off this vape pen. You're trying to vodcast rate me.
What is that, a vape?
Yeah, it's a vape.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'll vape here. How is my battery?
Are you still able to see my screen share?
Yes.
As you inhale, I want you to take a look at the picture on my screen share.
Elena, where are you going? All right, I gotta get into where I normally am when I sleep. All right. I got the blanket between my legs. Helena, that's not where you go. Come on. Helena goes under the blanket by my chest. Come on. We're sleep casting. All right.
Oh, come on, man.
All right. Where'd I put my vape pen?
I couldn't wait to put the trick to the test. To my complete disbelief, I woke up the next morning unable to remember getting to the 8th second of the exhale because I was knocked out. The next few nights leading up to the big day, even as my stress increased, I was able to fall asleep and I tried the 4-7-8 trick.
If this was true, everybody would know about it.
I also used it to relax in the moments leading up to the speech. When you feel stressed or anxious, Adrenaline courses through your veins.
Is this like the most?
Rapid rate. Your breathing becomes quick and shallow. So before I get into the specifics behind how the 4-7-8 breathing tricks work, Kyle, I wanted to explain in my own words what it feels like when you try it. To me, the effects of the breathing technique feels almost like a sedative drug, because in order to hold your breath for 7 seconds and then to exhale for 8, when your breath is so shallow and short, your body is forced to slow your heart rate. It has no choice. Holding your breath and then slowly, deliberately exhaling for 8 seconds causes a chain reaction. It feels like you're going from a mad dash sprint to a finish line, to a slow, leisurely, calming stroll through the park. Kyle, if you're ready, what I'd like you to do is inhale deeply for 4 seconds.
Wait a minute. Let me get a few more puffs off this vape pen.
Yeah, no, I don't want you to inhale out of the vape pen. You're ruining the whole scientific study.
Yeah, that would ruin everything. Is this? Could you be more adorable on a webcam right now? I'm like in bed. I got one puppy here. I got one puppy here.
Kyle.
All right. All right, here we go. Put the vape pen down. I'm going to try your experiment. All right, I'm comfy. I'm in bed. All right, tell me what to do.
All right, can you see me?
No, I see an attractive woman smiling in bed.
That's me. Just listen. All right, inhale.
Your voice is very DLAKE-ish.
Okay, it's delay. Inhale for 4 seconds through your nose. Then hold it for 7 seconds. And in your ears, hear your own heartbeat slow down. Your tongue sort of pressed up near the roof of your mouth, kind of behind your front teeth. Then breathe out for 8 seconds through your mouth. Then inhale again through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it. When you're done, just breathe out through your mouth. I kind of go for the nose technique, though. I just do it all nose. I mean, if your mouth thing feels weird, just do it all nasal. Just take it in for like 4. Hold it for like 5. Sort of breathe out for like whatever. Just breathe it out until you're done. Kind of breathe it back in when you feel like you've reached that point. Holding it. Can you hear your heartbeat when you do that?
If my heartbeat sounds like kittens, then yes.
I think that's happening at my house.
Oh, that's not my heart? I could have sworn that was my heart.
I have a whole. Let's not talk about Cecil the lion or anything. Just let all the news of the day and, don't worry about Planned Parenthood or who's going to win the Republican nomination. Just breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold it for like 7 seconds. Shut the fuck up, kittens! Jesus!
I'm trying so hard to take this seriously. All right.
That's what happened to me last night, though. I'm like, kittens, be quiet. Like, Logan, feed those fuckers.
All right, I'm not going to go into details or anything. I'm just going to say one thing, and I know you're going to agree with me, like, fucking trying to be one out with kittens. Am I right? Jesus Christ. Go away. Get out of here.
All right, I'm going to switch my microphone to level 2.
Ow. No, I'm so awake.
Kyle's still awake, dude. This episode's going to fall asleep in a minute. It's already been like 10 minutes.
All right.
No, but seriously, if we were focused on video, you look like the Blair Witch Project, though. But cut the jaws a little bit. Try to close your eyes. I'm going to just mute and let you try the technique. Do you think you have the technique down, Kyle?
All right, 4 seconds in through the nose, hold it. 8 seconds out through the mouth.
Yep.
That might whatever you did to your microphone made it so much worse. Go back to the original. I can handle kittens. All right. Ow, what is that? All right.
Oh, that was good audio advice, though. I went from 1 to 2, and it made it worse. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
right,
one was better.
Kyle, I got the cam on you.
All right, Chico's sleeping on my arm right here.
Scientifically observe you while you attempt the technique, and it is your bedtime. You're not forcing this, right?
This is like legit. This is actually like 20 minutes past my bedtime.
Okay, we're 20 minutes past Kyle's bedtime. He's going to try the fall asleep technique in under a minute. I'm going to go on mute and just see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching a scientific experiment on themediaspeaks.com. Everybody have a great night. Kyle, you have great dreams. I'll talk to you in the morning.
All right. Good night, DLAKE.
Great. Good night. I love you. I love you, Kyle.
DLAKE tucking me in. All right.
Tucking you in.
I'm trying to fall asleep. What are you doing?
Take the headphones off because, like, there's no way if I know you have the headphones on and can hear me, I'm going to let you fall asleep like that.
All right. I'll take the headphones off. I'll keep the microphone close.
All right.
I'll keep the microphone close. All right, so.
The microphone will be there. Like, I'm probably not going to end broadcast until I hear a little snore or something.
Still hears, like, I don't know what. Microphone's right there. I'm going to fall asleep later. Let's do this.
You can hear the breathing technique.
Let's do this later.
Here he goes. Here he goes. He'll fall asleep. Okay, I'm going on mute. Good night, Kyle. Good night. Okay, there's dogs moving. Kyle looks like there's a ghost behind Kyle. Shit. I didn't really see that before behind him, but I think it's working. What is that behind him right there, though? Is that him? Goodbye. What's a blanket? I think he's asleep. I think he fell asleep in under a minute. I think it worked. No drugs. Under asleep in a minute. Well, not psychiatric drugs, but I really think it worked. All right, everybody have a great night. TheMediaSpeaks.com. DLAKE for Prez. Kyle Phillips. Let's go back. I think that's a normal sleep thing for him. Oh, there's the dog. But he looks pretty comfortable, doesn't he? He looks asleep to me. He looks like a little angel. Like a little angel baby asleep on a cloud to me. Doesn't Kyle look like a little angel baby asleep on a cloud? If that didn't just crack him up, I think it worked. All right, everybody have a great night. Wait. Kyle, are you asleep? Kyle. Kyle. I don't know, everybody. I think he's already in dreamland. Have a great night. Everybody fall asleep. Use the 4-7-8 technique tonight when you put your head on the pillow. Don't stress about falling asleep before you fall asleep. Just fall asleep with the 4-7-8. DLAKE for Prez, themediaspeaks.com. I love you.